Hello. So yesterday we talked about protists and also fungi like protists, and now we're going to talk about fungi. So fungi can be unicellular or multicellular, which if you don't remember, unicellular means it's made out of one cell and the multicellular means it's made out of multiple cells. And its reproductive part is the visible part of the fungi. It's normally at the top, and then the main body is underground, so you don't get to see it. Um, and its main body is made out of mycelium, which is made out of thread-like tubes, and those are called hyphae. So you could think of the body as like a sweater, and then the sweater is a mycelium, and then the individual like thread slash yarn is a hyphae. And the hyphae contains cytoplasm and nuclei, and its cell wall is made out of chitin, but the hyphae surrounds it. So the cell wall is out of chitin, the hyphae surrounds it, and the hyphae contains cytoplasm and nuclei. So sometimes hyphae could be separated by septa in the cell wall. If you septa may seem similar or familiar from this heart in the circulatory system. And septa contains very large pores for cytoplasm to be everywhere. That way, it can deliver its nutrients faster, evenly throughout the fungi. So hyphae contains spores so that, no, sorry, septa that contains spores for it to cytoplasm to be everywhere, and then hyphae would be sometimes separated by septa. But it's not classified as fungi because the cell wall is made out of chitin and not cellulose, and they never reproduce through spores. They never reproduce through seeds. Plants reproduce through seeds, but fungi does not. It's always only through spores. And then also, it's fungi is not considered plants because they don't have chloroplast and also doesn't do photosynthesis. So its nutrition, all of them are heterotrophic, meaning they can't make their own food and must consume other things in order to get food. Most of them are symbiotic. Most of them, are saprophytes, meaning they absorb nutrients from the dead. It's like they decompose it. And some of them are uh, symbiotic, meaning the fungi and the host cell they benefit each other, and sometimes there's also parasitic, meaning the fungi benefits themselves but harms the host. And they do their nutrition as fungi releases chemicals onto their body, onto food, and then they break it down outside of their body. So they release chemicals on food and break it down on their body. And then that's how they absorb nutrients, and then they also release enzymes onto those dead material to break it down into smaller nutrients. And then the nutrients passes through hyphae so that it could be absorbed, and then any extra fungi has, they store it as a glycogen, which is basically carbs. And then lastly, its structure. So Basidomycota is mushroom-like, so if you want to know the structure, just remember it as like the mushroom. Zygomycota is basically like little circles on top, like you can see here from the image. And Acimosita is like a big triangle on top. So yeah, B stands for mushroom, Z stands for circle, and A stands for triangle. And that's it. Comment down below if you have any questions, and have a good day.